John Donne, born in London to affluent Catholic parents, received his early education in the Catholic faith before attending Oxford and Cambridge. He later enrolled in the Inns of Court in 1592, where he balanced extensive reading with a lifestyle characterized by dissolute behavior. During the years 1590 to 1601, Donne wrote several works, including his satires, songs, and sonnets and elegies. Though these writings circulated widely in manuscript form, they were not published until 1633 posthumously. Donne initially aspired to a secular career, but his plans were thwarted by a clandestine marriage to his patron's niece, leading to a period of pursuing favor from the influential. In 1615, after a profound personal struggle, he joined the Anglican Church. By 1621, he ascended to the position of Dean of St. Paul's Cathedral, a role he occupied until his passing in 1631. He is notably recognized as the first prominent preacher within the Anglican tradition. Donne, unlike many poets of his time, stood out for his rejection of the conventional poetic styles favored by followers of Spenser. He strived for genuine thought and vivid expression in his poetry, resulting in forceful and vigorous verses, despite occasional rhythmic flaws. His critical nature and cynicism led him to pen satires like Of the Progress of the Soul, written in couplet form, expressing his discontent with the world around him in a coarse and blunt manner. In his love poems, known as the Songs and Sonnets, Donne delved into the intricacies of love with intensity and subtlety. Using vivid and sometimes startling language, he portrayed various lovers' moods in a colloquial rather than conventional manner. His rhythmic choices created a dramatic effect, simulating excited conversation and avoiding the smooth patterns preferred by his contemporaries. Donne's poems exhibited a wide range of pacing, echoing sounds, shortened lines, and unusual stress, all contributing to the effect of lively speech and swift thought. His focus was primarily on emotion, making him a psychological poet whose works revealed his complex personality. After 1610, Donne turned to religious poetry, especially after his wife's death in 1617. His religious verses, notably the 19 sonnets and lyrics like A Hymn to God the Father, showcased intense personal emotions and a unique force. They reflected his inner struggles before joining the Anglican Church, his fear of death, fascination with it, and longing for divine love. Donne's religious poetry displayed intellectual subtlety, scholastic learning, and the wit and conceits found in his love poems. Dryden once remarked that Donne affects the metaphysics, leading to the label of metaphysical applied to him and his followers. This term refers not only to the abstract reasoning, but also depth of philosophy, reasoning subtlety, and the blend of thought and devotion found in Donne's poetry. His work combined homely and sublime elements, light-heartedness and seriousness, creating a surprising fusion of diverse characteristics. The metaphysical poets, including Donne, were known for their striking and unconventional imagery, drawn from a wide range of knowledge and often leaving a lasting impact on readers. Donne's prose writings were extensive and notable for their quality. Pseudo-Martyr defended the oath of allegiance, while Ignatius, his conclave, satirized Ignatius Loyola and the Jesuits. However, Donne's most insightful prose can be found in his Devotions, where he recounts his spiritual struggles during a serious illness. These writings, akin to his poetry, reveal his personal struggles, psychological depth, and his contemplation of death and sin. Among Donne's most renowned prose works are his sermons, totaling around 160. Sermons were influential in 17th century England, and Donne, a powerful preacher in London, wielded significant influence through them. His sermons like Death's Due are intensely personal and emotionally appealing. They employ dramatic techniques to engage audiences, much like his poetry, featuring vivid imagery, sharp wit, analytical insight, and a focus on morbid themes. The conclusion of Death's Duel reflects Donne's dramatic appeal to emotions, his longing for peace in God. It describes the crucifixion of Christ in vivid detail, emphasizing his suffering and sacrifice.